Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today I'm going to talk about Starfield. If you're not familiar with the title, Starfield is an alleged upcoming game from Bethesda Game Studios. It was never officially announced, but there's a lot of rumors about how the game is going to look like and what's going to be about. Now keep in mind, nothing from this has been confirmed, these are just speculations that I have gathered online. Starfield is supposed to be a space game with huge open world that is procedurally generated, something they did with Daggerfall, basically making the world somewhat infinite. Well, we know how that went last time someone created a game like that, but still, with all the things I mentioned, it's going to be in Bethesda RPG style like we got used to in the Elder Scrolls and Fallout games. A source on Reddit actually talks about the game a bit, saying that it's going to use rendering technology that has been created by Bethesda Game Studios and ID Software. Allegedly, another studio is going to work on Starfield called Battlecry Studios. You maybe know them by their game that was in development called Battlecry. Sadly, that game was cancelled and ZeniMax decided to let them produce content for Starfield, and if that turns okay, they will create a DLC for the game. If the DLC is good, they will be able to work on their own projects. It's also promised that it's not going to be something like No Man's Sky, since it's basically going to use hand-created objects and place them in the world. It's also said that some locations are heavily layered, meaning that a location can be a city which belongs to a faction. Some of them are procedurally generated, while some are created by hand to push the story. It also says that this is not going to be a space game based around a spaceship. You start out on a space station and build it up over time. You choose which faction you want to start with and you get a crew to order around. So it's going to be something like settlements from Fallout 4 but on steroids. You will also be contacted by other species and you can decide which one you want to be allies with. It also says that the space station is going to be enormous, bigger than Boston in Fallout 4. So yeah, it's huge. I mean, I have no idea what am I going to do in such a big place, but still, it's always welcoming to see a world that big. The game is not going to be you flying around, destroying planets and shooting lasers, but more of a diplomacy / Mass Effect / Star Trek Deep Space Nine kind of a game. There are also randomly generated missions. It looks like another planet will need our help, so if Preston is in the game, I swear to God I will shoot him off the bridge. The game will have mod support, but it's going to be somewhat different than their previous games. It won't provide the same level of support for the mods, but still, they are trying to open up as much as possible. I mean, the game is still in the works. It seems like the original idea was created long time ago when Fallout 3 was coming out, and it basically started a full production as the last DLC for Fallout 4 was finished, and it's supposed to come out before the next Elder Scrolls game. This does make sense because Bethesda Game Studios only made Fallout and Elder Scrolls game. There was that drag racing game, but I am not going to mention it, so they do want to expand, they want to make more video games. Even Todd Howard said they are working on more bigger projects that is not going to be Elder Scrolls, but yes, of course, Elder Scrolls is going to come out. I think they're just waiting for the right technology. Maybe it's even in development right now, I mean, who knows? The main problem I have with this game is the size of the space. I mean, we saw that infinite amount of choices is not always the best, and you need a really good story that can basically push the game in the right direction, something that Mass Effect had. You can still go on planets, but the main story is still there. Another game that is also getting ready to release, I hope, is of course Star Citizen, but I really hope they work on something which is going to be different than Star Citizen, and they said they want to work on characters a bit more, they want to make this game good, but so far only thing we have are speculations and some leaks we have online, which honestly I don't trust that much, but I'm still taking everything with a grain of salt. I really enjoy RPG games set in space. It's not like Bethesda Game Studios is not capable of creating a game like that, but we just need to wait and see how it's going to turn out. I really hope this game is in production. Also, there are some rumors that this game is in the same universe as Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. Basically, there's some people saying that Bethesda is basically trying to make all of these games in one universe, but I kind of think that's just a speculation, and until Bethesda doesn't say yes, this is the same universe, I will not believe those leaks. But as much as it sounds cool, I would still keep all of their universes separate, because we all know that if one studio is creating different games, we kind of assume that it's going to be set in the same universe. For example, like The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077, we assume it's going to be set in the same universe. Even there was that Easter egg when Ciri tells Geralt that she was in this universe where they have people shooting laser weapons and you have flying cars, but as much as it sounds like the same universe, it could be just an Easter egg that CDPR wanted to tell us that yes, another game is somewhat in development, so yeah. And this is basically all the info I have about the game. I will keep you updated as the development, I hope, goes on and they release more info. I will make a video about it, so don't forget to subscribe. Also, like this video, tell me down below in the comments what you think about this, and share this video with your friends that are interested in Starfield. It's an interesting title, so let's wait and see how this thing is going to turn out. Anyway, this is LastKnownMeal signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.